My new book is a collection of all of these selected poems from the past, which I tried to arrange in a way that told a story of its own. And there are some revisions among those poems too. I figure if Bob Dylan paved the way, then I could do it too. So I did revise some of the earlier poems. But this new book, The Long Answer, also has about 30 pages of new poems in the back. And this book is dedicated to my dear friends, Amy Gussack and Bobby Whalen, who've done so much for me in the 13 years that we've been friends. So these first poems are prose poems. This piece is called Composition for Three Voices, a Tenement in Moravia. And I have a friend who told me that these poems are about what we do to survive and how we move on with the trauma literally inside our bodies sometimes. And I was so glad for that reading, because I didn't know I was writing that, but I think she's right. Composition for Three Voices. First flat, Irena's voice. So these are my neighbors in my tenement building in Friedeck Mistek who are speaking. Irena's voice. We have a word that's very difficult. Its parts skip backward on the tongue. A word as much to swallow as to say. And when you say it, you will be one of us. Ch, t, vr, tek. English, Thursday. Čtvrtek. But you must carve it like tough meat into parts. Why am I alive? During war, this is difficult to say. Men from another city, it was Havijov, called on my mother every Thursday. Cakes, milk, bread, sometimes a bit of meat or butter. They paid her for their privileges. Čtvrtek was the hardest word, hardest day. I'm alive because I ate the whole meal every Thursday. Second flat, Ferda's voice. Over the town, the stacks blew a cape made of ashes. Magic shows rely on simple faith. A man cannot be cut in two. Sit up and try to walk away. A woman can't just disappear. A tongue cannot be shredded cloth, pulled out of the mouth. So beliefs instruct. The ride into Poland had many stops. They stopped in this town. They stopped over there, and others waved from the platform. They asked for some to step forward. They took our hands sometimes and helped us on the train. They asked us little questions on our hopes and destinations. We believed in the trick and stepped into their boxes with the slots where the knives go in. Third flat, Pavel's voice. The dead of winter was the part I played. It was a small role, and I never spoke. Sometime in March in 1945, my boots were stolen. With feet as cold as iron, I stood sweeping snow from the tent in the last hours of the world. Where am I? Where am I going? I thought, the snows of wartime passing over my head. If I keep moving, I'll live, so I will not bequeath my iron feet to anyone. Therefore, I have no children, no wife, no flesh to pour this heaviness into. I'm still that shoeless man, standing upright with his broom brimmed with ire. But I'm also myself, a softer person, The shoeless man and I are floating on a stage. We lower the broom on each side and row through snow until now.